Here comes Dana White, the UFC president, to be here to be the host of this weigh-in between Chris Rock and Will Smith for tomorrow night's UFC 5-round cage fight between those two celebrity gentlemen against one another tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's fight is going to be a celebrity 5-round fight. Pay-per-view of UFC Fight Night between Chris Rock and Will Smith. Could Will Smith have fight for pride for his wife for tomorrow? Or will Chris Rock wind him up even more and knock him out for what Will Smith did to him at the Oscars? So ladies and gentlemen, let's get the first celebrity fighter. He is a stand-up comedian. He is an actor. Chris Rock. Official weight of 145 for Chris Rock. And now introducing a celebrity fighter for Chris Rock tomorrow night. He is an actor. He is a singer. I give to you Will Smith.
Down, and I'd like to take the man and just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. A town called Bel Air.
Official weight of 204 for Will Smith.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
And that is a wrap. It looks like these two have got a lot of pieces settled inside the cage tomorrow night at UFC Fight Night between Will Smith and Chris Rock. And that's all we have time for here today in this weigh-in. And we'll see you tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get those two astronauts out of Mars quick as possible before they die. I can see them over there, but the aliens are there. We got to shoot them quickly before we die. Shoot! Die! Oh, we got more coming. Die! Die! We got one more, and then we can kill him. Then we got the two astronauts saved as possible. Shoot him down! Shoot him down! Shoot him down! We done it! Let's go and save them. Let's unlock the cage. We've got to get them out here before we all die. They are safe now, Mr. Hawking.
Leave Mars quick before we're all destroyed by them awful creatures from space.
It's breaking news with your boy, Mike Oliver. The two astronauts have been saved at Mars, as Stephen Hawking called enforcement to save them after last week being kidnapped by the aliens who live from Mars. And we wanted to make history to be the first nation to walk on Mars, and we did, but it turned into a disaster, as we had some unwelcome visitors actually living at Mars. So that means that the two astronauts were kidnapped last week, were called in forces by Stephen Hawking to go up to Mars and save them. And that mission was completed, and the aliens have been shot dead, and they are running away, actually, getting back on their rockets, and now, presumably, flying back to Earth, to the RSV, to make sure that we don't get followed by them, because they could cause a lot of damage to our universe. That is the first breaking news occur from today. Tomorrow night, we are going to have the biggest celebrity fight at UFC Fight Night, as we are going to have Chris Rock versus Will Smith. Will Chris Rock keep Will Smith's wife's name out his mouth tomorrow night? Or will Will Smith get slapped back by Chris Rock tomorrow. And that could all occur on the pay-per-view tomorrow between those two celebrity rivals for tomorrow's fight. And I really can't wait for it. Congratulations to Bottas to win the Drivers' Championship last week on the Brazilian Grand Prix. As he won the most of the Grand Prix during this Formula 1 season. And we have the last Formula 1 Grand Prix taking place in Abu Dhabi on the 14th of May. And that is going to be a heck of a race. To wrap up the Formula 1 season. Next week, we are going to have the return of Bad News Barrett and the weather news on Wednesday. As that is just an update for next week. And that's all we have time for here today on Breaking News with your boy Mike Oliver. And I'll see you next week with some more breaking news during the course of this week. Hello and welcome here today for Friday Night Soccer between Adders Gunners and RB Newport. As the team, of course, Adders Gunners, who got knocked out of the UEFA Champions League on Wednesday against FC Barcelona, as FC Barcelona were the team who won 2-1 in the first leg of the Champions League. But in the second leg, Adders went to the Nou Camp, won 2-1 over there. But Barcelona won it first in the first leg, so they qualify into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. But of course, for RB Newport, they are rock bottom of the Premier League. They are now 6 points behind, going from survival. And in a way, they have got a lot of heck of fight to do, RB Newport, because that team are a big enough team to stay in the Premier League due to their finances and the club's way. But this season's been a very horrific and appalling season for RB Newport, to be bottom of the league with 10 points going into match day 21. And I think they've got a lot of expectations really going ahead for the next 18 games from now. And even today's matchup here today, when they play against Adders, it'd be a very difficult one for them. But we'll have to wait and see who comes up on top. Right, let's go now to the managers right here, right now, to interview. We're going to go now to Joachim Löw and Roger Schmidt. Joachim Löw, today, of course, your team, of course, are playing at home against, of course, RB Newport. Any thoughts about this matchup today? Yeah, absolutely. It's a very important game for our team. We know that we got to be very secure. We have to show a lot of fights. And we got to be aggressive throughout the whole game. And we know that today we might have not done well, of course, in the Champions League night, of course, against Barcelona at the Nou Camp Stadium. But yeah, today's matchup here today is a very big game, because we know that after being eliminated out of this competition, we have to be as on top as we possibly can. We have to be as more hard how the way we play in this game here today. We've got to get back in winning form, because we didn't do well, of course, not getting through to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And we lost against České Blue Tigers, of course, in our last league game. And we drew 0-0 against Glasshoppers weeks beforehand. So yeah, we know that it is a very, very huge game for us to get our first 3 points after the circuit break. And I think RB Newport will be a very easy game, I think, for us on how the way where they are in the league and how the way we are in the league. And hopefully we can really get a result today. Okay, thank you very much there, Joachim Löw. Yeah, thank you. Today you're playing, of course, away from home against Adders Gunners. I know your team are bottom of the Premier League. I know you managed RB Newport in January since Ralph Hasenhüttl was sacked. How do you feel about your team going to this matchup here today to play against Adders? And can you win against them today? Well, it's going to be a very hard game. We know that you're aware, of course, where we are in the league at the moment. Bottom of the Premier League at the moment is not as a good feeling to be, because we want to be, of course, up there at the top of the half part of the Premier League season, in the mid-table position, because that's where we always are as a club. But since I'm in charge of this team, we've not been as great throughout every game. We've been smashing against Wernord. We got smashed in our last game as well. So we know that it's very ugly scenes at this soccer club, and we know that my job is to try to get this team in the keep this team in the Premier League, because we can't afford to go down to Division 1, because this team is made to be in the Premier League. It always has done. It always will be. And if this club goes down, it wouldn't be very, very nice for the supporters to see our team go down to the Division 1 league next season. We've got, of course, another 17 games to go. Anything can change in the 17 matches we play from now until the end of the season. But today's game against Addis is going to be a tough one. But if we can really come out here today and show a big impression, a win maybe, a surprise win or a draw, then I'll take that. But if we lose here today, then our hopes are really down, of course, for our team. Okay, thank you very much there, Roger Schummet. Yeah, thank you. And that's all we have time for here today from Roger Schummet and also from Jürgen Löw, the two coaches. Let's get to the matchup right here, right now, between Addis Gunners and RB Newport.
Here today at the Gunner Park Stadium here today, it's Addis versus RB Newport, and it's live. Here we go, let's get straight into this matchup right here, right now. Addis Gunners versus RB Newport, the team, of course, who are bottom of the Premier League with 10 points. They've been struggling all the season so far. They've been sacking Ralph Hasenhüttl. They bring in Roger Schummet in charge as RB Newport manager. And they're in a lot of a roller coaster, bad ride there in RB Newport, and a very pear-shaped season they've had. And they are bottom of the league, and they're only like, 7 points, 6 points behind from survival, and it's a long way away from that. And they've got to play against Addis today, or a top team, and they're going to get smashed by them today, I think. And here we go. We know, of course, Addis got knocked out of the Champions League during the week against Barcelona. They won 2-1 at the Nou Camp, actually, but however, on aggregate, they got the first 2-1 lead at their home ground at the Gunner Park Stadium 2 weeks ago, so they got the advantage out of that, and they qualified because of that reason. So they are in the semi-finals because of it. But disappointing, though, that Addis, of course, really tried to win against Barcelona. It's a chance for RB Newport there, and a good defending right there from Diaz right there. Now is Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now Ozil. Now is Suarez. Aubameyang. And that's a goal right there. 7 minutes played, and it's already been a goal already for Addis Gunners. And right there is a great goal. And of course, Addis, of course, got knocked out in the Champions League during this week in the quarter-final stages. Not doing very well in the league itself. They are 8th in the league with 29 points in it, and they're only 12 points behind 4th position. And it looks like to me right there, great goals being scored there for Aubameyang, and that's a good start to Friday Night Soccer, and a good start for match day 21 of the Premier League to be in front in this game. So there you go, it's 1-0 at the moment. Now is Müllers. Now Aubameyang, that's a foul right there. Now Marcano. Now Sago. Nathan Rhodes. Now it is Ramos. Now it is Suarez. Suarez. Yeah, it's 2-0. And there's 2 goals involved in 16 minutes to be played here. And Di Maria equalises, and it's 2-0. Yeah, Schweinsteiger, of course, pass the ball right there. Very good lead to Luis Suarez. Pass the ball to Aubameyang, and then Aubameyang to Di Maria, and he puts it in to make it 2-0. And RB Newport getting stuffed here, they're getting. Even though they're bottom of the Premier League at the moment, they are getting smashed in 2-0 on Friday Night Soccer. Now is Yang Apu. Now is Manuel Petit. Now Scott Hodgson. Now Will Roseman here. Now Jake Samuels. A good block. Now Schweinsteiger. Now Meccano. Now Hodgson. That's going to be now a goal kick. That's a very, very crap shot there from Scott Hodgson. Now is Oliver Kahn will boot the ball away. No, Adas, of course, had a very disappointing week, of course, getting knocked out of Europe and not doing very well in the league. They're a long way off from top 4, and Joachim Löw's team don't know where they're going to be next season if they don't get up there. We are halfway through the season though, so anything can happen now. Chance here for a third perhaps. Although that, of course, Adas did actually drew 0-0 against Grasshoppers, and they did drew a few games they've had, and also a lot against Cheska Blue Tigers last week away from home. So not really good in that way, and they have to try and get back in winning ways, and they are doing that at the moment by leading 2-0 against RB Newport. Now is Suarez. Ah, close. Now Meccano. Now Manuel Petit. Now Zapata. Now Shigala. And now it's going to be now a throw-in. Now Petit. Now Rhodes. That's going to be now a free kick is going to be given for RB Newport. So Nathan Rhodes got fouled there by Sago. So it's going to be a free kick for RB Newport just before half time. They aren't doing very well this season. They look like they're going to be on their way of getting relegated perhaps. They've got a good club with Red Bull investment, but having them to go down to Division 1 will be one of the worst points in their club's history as well. And now Kroos. And now here's Hodgson again. Now Lee Manu. Now Zapata. Now good defending again here. Now Schweinsteiger. Now Manuel Petit. Now Schweinsteiger again. Now Aubameyang's through. Clear it away. And that is the end of the first half. The score at half time is Adas Gunners 2, RB Newport 0 at the break. And they get their first victory for the first time in 4 games. We are here for the second half, and here we go. Now Nathan Rhodes. Now Popper. Now Aubameyang. Now Suarez is through. The Uruguayan. Oh. Now Di Maria. Kroos. Shot. Goal. 3-0. Suarez equalises and they're extending their lead from 2 to 3. I'm telling you that now. Very good goal. 3-0. I don't see anything back now, of course, for RB. They've just been absolutely stuffed. There's a lot of speculations on what's next for RB Newport. Obviously, they really sacked Ralph Hasenhüttl, of course, during January. And they've only played like 6-7 games under this new man. And nothing's really worked out for this new manager in charge of this club. And I don't know what goes next for them. If they go down Division 1 during the next 17 games, that ain't going to be good for them at all in terms financially and everything. As a club as well, with their investment they've got into it, RB Newport, Red Bull. They invest a lot of money. They invest in this club, but being bottom of the league and 6 points behind, it's astonishing, really, to put it that way. But there you go. But Addis Gunners, of course, are in a very healthy position in 3-0 up there at this moment in time. And Joachim Löw knows that after losing against Barcelona or got knocked out by them during the week, they've got to worry about getting themselves consistent in the league itself to try and get into the top 4 this season, to get back in back-to-back top 4s. Ever since when Joachim Löw was in charge of Addis Gunners, every single season they've always finished at least in the Champions League position. And they came second in his first season in charge. His following year after that he came fourth, and the year after that he came fourth. And this season, his 4th season in charge, they're not doing as great. So really, in a way, his future's on halt, really, if he's going to be there next season or not. And now Kroos. Now Kroos again. Aubameyang. And now is again Ozil. Good defending once again here. Got 3 goals to 0 at the moment. There's no way back for Red Bull. Red Bull, all they can do is do anything they can, or anything they want to do. Then that's what they want to do at the moment. That's their focus point, really. And now here's a chance here. Now. Could have been 4. Now is Proper. Nice Sago. Ozil. That's a free kick right there again. Roseman. And now is Proper. Now Prud. Now is Proper. And now chance here for that's a free kick for Red Bull. Red Bull got a free kick here. Depay's coming on and Aubameyang's coming off. And now there's going to be a free kick's going to be given. So Red Bull gives you wings right there, it does, and it generally does it. And RB Newport have got a free kick. Shot. Oh, goal. Consolation right there for the team. Consolation goal they've got from Shikala. They've got to practice during the next games, and so they've got any chance of staying up next season in the Premier League. And there you go. Free kick's being given, and they've got a consolation goal through. Any minute now, going to end the game, and we're going to go to the end of the match. Depay. Now Ozil. 3 minutes to be played until the end of the game. 3 more minutes to be ended of stoppage time. High. And there you go, that's the end of the match. It's full time at the Gunner Park Stadium. It's Adders Gunners 3, RB Newport 1 at the end of the match at the United Park Stadium. 3-1.
It's all over here today in this Premier League matchup, as it was Georgington City 2, Parentos 1. And it was a great game for Georgington City, as they got the result they required, and now they've moved themselves up to second in the Premier League, just for now though, because we all know that Parentos, of course, lost, and that was not good for them, but for Padres Impact, they have got to play against Los Andreas Soccer Club tomorrow night. And if they win that game, of course, then Padres will move back up to second in the Premier League if they do that, of course, by tomorrow's matchup. But however, for today, Georgington City were the team who moved up to second position today in a very healthy position where they are at the moment. And they will be very, very happy to look at that as a team, and they can be very happy to really catch up towards, hopefully, Georgington Red Devils. And it all depends how they do in their matches, or they slip up or not slip in. And that's all we have time for here today, here on Super Saturday. And we'll see you guys soon in the Premier League. Goodbye for now, with myself, Gary Walker.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown, here in a starting off the second episode of SmackDown Live with myself here today, Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler, and we are live in Goldfield for SmackDown. However, the semi-finals for the WWE Universal Championship Tournament here tonight, as we have coming up next, Brock Lesnar versus Chris Jericho, and the winner of that matchup will go into the Backlash pay-per-view to take on either The Undertaker or Batista, whoever wins in tonight's main event. We have is the RBC champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, will be here tonight on SmackDown to take on Kevin Steen. And also we're going to have The Undertaker versus Batista, and the winner of that match will go to the final of the championship tournament to fight either Brock Lesnar or Chris Jericho for the vacant Universal belt at Backlash on the 7th of May.
Matchup is live right here, right now. This is going to be a Universal Championship semi-final tournament here tonight. Obviously Chris Jericho did actually defeat, of course, Triple H last week on SmackDown, the first episode. And here he is here for this matchup here today in the cards, because it's going to be Jericho's got a heck of a fight, because he's up against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, and here he is. Chris Jericho in the ring to take on Brock Lesnar. Heck of a fight it's going to be for this guy. He might have experience for the last 30 years in professional wrestling, but Brock Lesnar's another level to Chris Jericho. You never know. We'll see who wins out of this matchup. Whoever wins will go on to Backlash and fight against either Taker or Batista for tonight's main event. Whoever wins that match will go to the final and take on either Brock Lesnar or, of course, yes, Chris Jericho. comes the Beast Incarnate, accompanied by Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar. Well, this guy did just smashed up Kevin Steen last week. He did on SmackDown. This week, he's got a chance of winning against Jericho, take on either Taker or Batista at Backlash for the vacant Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar going to be in a match with Chris Jericho in a semi-final matchup for the Universal Championship. Here we go, this is it. Brock Lesnar versus Chris Jericho. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Brock Lesnar, of course, this guy defeated, of course, last week, Kevin Steen last week. Now he's going to do the exact same thing to Chris Jericho to get to the final of the championship tournament. No, he's just kneeing him and back booting him and smashed him up, he is. Close on him outside of the ring. Takedown. Now Jericho now punching Brock Lesnar in the face right here. Suplex. Now Brock Lesnar now really fist punching Jericho right here. Oh, kick right into the face. The Beast is going to get angry. He's going to get angry, and he is. And Jericho does not know what's hit him. Jericho's just getting hit, battered by the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. Takedown again. Oh. Now Brock Lesnar hammering back of Chris Jericho right there. Now just took him out even more. Brock Lesnar just really hurting Chris Jericho. Yeah, he really wants more Brock Lesnar against Jericho. Get back into the ring, he's telling Chris Jericho right now. Referee and Jericho's out. Put both out at the same time. Going to the top rope here, Brock Lesnar. What's going on here? Oh, on top of Chris Jericho right now. Now, Brock Lesnar now. Oh, just power slamming down to the mat. Chris Jericho, he is tormented, the guy he is. Now Brock is going to hit the F5, I think, on Jericho. Is it? F5. F5 for Chris Jericho. Will it be over? Kick out there from Jericho there. Oh, he's fighting back here. Now, oh, right at the back of Brock Lesnar right there. He's really shouting at the fans, come on, baby. Took Brock Lesnar out here. Chucking him into the corner. Oh, he's took him out, the beast out. Oh. Brock Lesnar really taking him out. Jericho's just battered and hurt and bruised in this match here. Another high knee in the face again. Another one again here. Brock Lesnar's just making sure that he is down and out. He's going to F5 Jericho out of nowhere again here. Another oh, F5. And just like that, Brock Lesnar defeats here today Chris Jericho, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your winner, Brock Lesnar. Next round for Brock Lesnar, next round, baby. Get straight into this matchup here on SmackDown. It's going to be the video gamer TJ Perkins taking on here, or TJP will take on Sheamus in this matchup. He's from the Philippines, weighing in at 175 pounds. TJP, TJ Perkins. his way to the ring. He is from Dublin, Ireland. I'll give to you, when at £250, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. This guy, of course, made a promo last week that he'd be coming to SmackDown, and he was draft picked to the SmackDown as well on the draft. And he's got his first match on SmackDown against TJ Perkins, or TJP, right now. Fella! Sheamus versus here today TJ Perkins in his matchup here today. And here we go. Oh, Sheamus, the referee by accident, got out of the way right there. We all know, of course, we are here for this match itself. Today we are live here for April the 29th of April for this SmackDown episode here today. It's a superb match, I'm telling you right there. Now, Sheamus here, what's he doing? Sheamus going to hit the... Oh my God. TJ Perkins does not know what's hit him here. The Celtic cross right down. It's all over it is. And just like that, Sheamus has just absolutely striked home a huge victory over TJ Perkins. Over 20 seconds this match actually occurred, and it's all over. Now, the Sheamus. Just outdone him there. That was 20 seconds that match actually ended. Here's your winner, Sheamus. And he's not just finished just yet, he wants to do even more damage here to TJ Perkins. Oh my God, just took him from behind a suplex here. Sheamus, of course, does not want to beat the guy up he wants to make a statement here on SmackDown. This guy is here to torture anybody in his path. He's now picking up TJ Perkins here. Now, Celtic, cross. TJ Perkins right there, and that's a statement right there. Sheamus is going to be given to the SmackDown roster on what he's going to do next to everybody. Huge. Let's get this women's match underway right now. Here comes Carmella coming to the ring here on SmackDown. I'll give to you, Carmella. On their way to the ring, China. Interesting match, I'm telling you right now. Big headbutts right there from China. Oh. More like a coward right there. Oh, another fist glove right in the face again. Another one. Oh. Big boot. Clothesline. Oh. Big boot. Uppercut. Oh. Trying to DDT to Carmella right there. Kick out. Oh, leg drop right there. Kick out. Oh, the arm right there. Oh. Leg drop. Kick out. Oh. Now China now going to do something here. China now with a power bomb. Pedigree. All over. And over right there. Just like that, Chyna wins. Here's your winner, Chyna. Good win for Chyna here on the SmackDown. What a Snarbanaka win.
Batista, a huge matchup here tonight, as you're up against, of course, against The Undertaker in the main event. Any thoughts about this matchup today? Well, we know that I got a chance on winning the WWE Universal Championship belt at Backlash in the next 2 weeks from now. I really know what The Undertaker's really about. He is the Phenom. He is the dead man. And even me and him go crossing paths so many occasions 15 and 13 years ago on the old SmackDown, and I know exactly what The Undertaker's all about. So tonight, when I step into the ring against The Undertaker, I know that I'm in a hell of a fight, because if I can win tonight against The Undertaker, I've got a chance on going to fight Brock Lesnar at Backlash to become the new Universal Champion. I'm out. Here comes Kevin Steen, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a match with Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels coming up right here. On his way to the ring, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is from Padre Select, France. I give to you, Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen going to be in action with Shawn Michaels here today, the Heartbreak Kid. Obviously, Shawn Michaels was drafted to SmackDown on the draft pick. He was later on the draft pick, he was announced. And the RBC champion will be making a SmackDown appearance here against this bloke, Kevin Steen, coming to the ring right now. Let's see what he's got to say to the fans before Shawn Michaels gets out here for his match with Kevin Steen. You see, Shawn Michaels, he is a Heartbreak Kid. I looked up to Shawn Michaels since I was a little boy myself. You see, Shawn Michaels is an old man. Shawn Michaels should retire from professional wrestling. And the RBC Championship should belong to me. But since I lost last week to Brock Lesnar, I really want to put my frustrations out on Shawn Michaels, and I'm going to make sure that I retire him and never ever see that guy ever again. I'll guarantee you that, you SmackDown fans here at Goldfield. I'm going to make sure that we'll never ever see Shawn Michaels ever again when I get my hands on him right now.
Right, here he comes, Shawn Michaels. And he's interrupted his promo speech right here. He comes, the RBC champion, Shawn Michaels. He was talking trash about Shawn Michaels, he was, Kevin Steen. And now he's going to come to the ring and teach him a lesson of respect to a legend like HBK. On his way to the ring, weighing in at 225 pounds, the RBC champion, Shawn Michaels. The first time I've ever seen Shawn Michaels appear on SmackDown. His draft pick he was, the SmackDown roster. He's making his first appearance here tonight. And Kenny Omega's got his attentions on, of course, HBK, because he wants a match with Shawn Michaels at Backlash for the RBC Championship. Obviously, Shawn Michaels did defeat Kenny Omega at the Big Bang pay-per-view last month and ended Kenny Omega's long title run. It came to an end in March, but then they want a rematch, of course, on the 7th of May for that title. But here tonight, he's got a match with Kevin Steen, scheduled, of course, by General Manager Ric Flair, to have this match happening between Steen and HBK. Shawn Michaels versus Kevin Steen in this matchup here today, and I really can't wait for this match. It's going to be a very interesting matchup in the cards here, and here we go, and let's get straight into it. Kevin Steen now just powerbombed HBK. Not a good start for Shawn Michaels, but he knows he wants to win here today to try and practice before he fights Kenny Omega in another 2 weeks from now. he talked trash about him, Kenny Omega did, and also Kevin Steen also talked trash about Shawn Michaels also. So he's promising he wants to make him retire here tonight. Kevin Steen wants to. He wants to make Shawn Michaels retire tonight and injure him even damagedly as champion. But I think Steen wants the attention from the fans because he wants to disrespect legends. He was a guy who watched legends as a kid, he said, just early in his promo he made against Shawn Michaels, but he wants to end them. And he's by doing that is to try and beat HBK here tonight. And here we go in this match right here, right now. Now, clothesline. Pinfall here. Kevin Steen kick out there from HBK. Now drop kick right there too on top of him right now. Steen, of course, is hurt. Now HBK, Shawn Michaels here. Shawn Michaels gets tossed out of the ring by Kevin Steen. Now a bit of a fight outside of the ring here. A bit of a Snarbanaka contest here on SmackDown between Shawn Michaels and Kevin Steen. And now we just toss him away here. Kevin Steen had a match, of course, with Brock Lesnar last week. He did in that tournament he had. That Universal Championship tournament in the quarter-final stages. He got knocked out by Brock Lesnar by easy suplexes and pinned him 1, 2, and 3. And he's doing the exact same thing here tonight against Shawn Michaels, but even fighting in a singles matchup here tonight, scheduled by GM Ric Flair. So we'll see how this match comes across. This is a non-championship matchup, this match is, because Kenny Omega's got that opportunity, of course, in a couple of weeks from now, as they agreed, for a rematch clause for the title, after losing it at the Big Bang. Now, Shawn Michaels here now. Big hammer punches right in the face right there. Shawn Michaels now really wants to do more damage here. He's giving it that all to Steen here. Now Steen now punches him in the face. I'm going to retire you tonight, Shawn. I'm going to make sure that you go back to retirement home where you belong. And he's saying that right there and screaming at the face of course, Shawn Michaels. Now he's caught in his tracks right here. Now Steen. Now what's he going to do here? Steen. Cannonball right there. Shawn Michaels got up there. He clotheslined him. That's that, Shawn Michaels. Kick out. Now he's gonna be HBK, gonna do the sweet chin music, the Kevin Steen. It's gonna be that all over here for HBK to end Steen here. He kicked out. Good kick out there from Kevin Steen right there. Doesn't want to give up without a fight against the RBC champ here tonight. Suck it! He's telling Kevin Steen to suck it right there. Now, Kevin Steen. No! Pinfall! Kick out there from Shawn Michaels. Submission. Shawn Michaels will get away with that easily, he is. Now in the corner here. Big hammer punch right in the face there from HBK. Now Shawn Michaels there, did turning right there, he did. Now Shawn Michaels going to the top rope here, the showstopper. Steen with that big knees right in the stomach there. Now Steen going to powerbomb him. Shawn Michaels ain't going to give up. He ain't. The HBK might have been disrespected by Kevin Steen right there, Jude, before his matchup, saying he wants to make sure he wants him to retire, this old man. He is the champ, he is, that's HBK, so you can't say nothing about that really, Kevin Steen. What have you won? What has he won compared to Shawn Michaels? You can't disrespect a guy like him. Jealousy is probably in his track record, watching him as a kiddie perhaps, and he's just done him right there. Hit him, and it's all over, and Shawn Michaels beats Kevin Steen here. Finally, the disrespect from Kevin Steen put them out.
Shawn Michaels has won the matchup against Kevin Steen, and that will shut him up, that will, after running his trap about HBK like that. But whoa, Kenny Omega! Oh my God, Kenny Omega did say some words last week about Shawn Michaels, and now he's here and he's attacked him with a kendo stick. And we all know that Shawn Michaels will defend that title, the RBC Championship, against Kenny Omega at Backlash in 2 weeks. Ha 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 ha. I got your number. Heartbroken. Ha 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 ha. Kenny Omega, of course, and Shawn Michaels been having a big feud with one another, of course, a few months now. And at Backlash, these two will square off the RBC title that Kenny Omega lost.
Evening. This is it. Whoever wins out of Batista and The Undertaker will go on to fight against Brock Lesnar at Backlash for the vacant Universal Championship. Here he comes, Batista. Weighing in at 298 pounds, the animal, Batista. Here he comes, The Undertaker, coming to the ring here for this matchup in the cards here. Could the Phenom, The Undertaker, fight against Brock Lesnar at the pay-per-view of Backlash? Here he comes, The Undertaker. going to be The Undertaker. It'll be a match with Batista. Can't wait for this matchup to be underway here. This is it, Undertaker, Batista. Whoever wins this match will fight Brock Lesnar at Backlash on the 7th of May for the vacant Universal Championship. Is either Batista or The Undertaker. I know Undertaker and Batista did cross paths many years ago on the original SmackDown. They were like 15 years ago, but now they're both battling out one another here for the semi-finals of the Universal Championship tournament. Well, Brock Lesnar, of course, did beat Chris Jericho earlier. The Undertaker, of course, beat Adam Cole last week, and Batista obviously defeated the Rated R Superstar Edge. But then, of course, by next week, we're going to have a contract signing either between Brock Lesnar or The Undertaker or Batista for their match, of course, at the pay-per-view of Backlash. The first pay-per-view of the WWE is going to be Backlash. It's going to be on the 7th of May. I really can't wait for that pay-per-view, to be honest. And Undertaker right now just... Oh, takedown. These two had a rivalries many years ago in WrestleManias and so many others. They were the rivals of SmackDown, Batista and The Undertaker. And they're going to hopefully bring that in the Republic States Entertainment in 2022 and going forward, because these two are the biggest high memes of the program. Now Batista now kicking The Undertaker in the head right there. And now it's a good close on there from The Undertaker, the Phenom. He's got to get a ticket for the next round, for the final perhaps, and go to and fight against Brock Lesnar. I'm hoping he could. No. Elbow. Oh, no. Oh, Batista now took him out. No. No, he doesn't. I was trying to do something here, trying to smother him here. Now Undertaker now getting out from this, he is. And he's done it. There's Batista. Now Taker wants to do more damage here to Batista here. Uppercut. Just toss him out of the ring just like that. Now Taker's going to join Batista hopefully outside of the ring here. It's a main event match. It's a good treat to have on SmackDown between these two behind us. Now, the announce table's coming out. The announce table's coming out here. We've got a bit of a scary Snarbanark arrival here between Batista. Might be a hell broke loose here. Right on the security ramp right there, but The Undertaker. And now throwing himself right onto the post. Telling you, it's a bit of a, it's going to be an ugly turn here. Now Taker now gets dropped on outside of the ring. Oh, Taker sits himself up like he always does for the last 30 odd years. Taker now gets back into the ring. Get back to the ring, Batista. Now takedown there. Yeah, Undertaker. Oh, chokeslam. Chokeslam to hell to Batista. And now we're going to hit the Tombstone Power Driver to end this matchup, and maybe The Undertaker will go up against Brock Lesnar next week or at Backlash, the pay-per-view. And The Undertaker's going to do it. And rest in peace, Batista, because Taker will fight Brock Lesnar now at Backlash on the 7th of May on the Saturday night pay-per-view. here is your winner and will fight Brock Lesnar at Backlash for the vacant Universal Championship final, The Undertaker. That's going to be that from Jim Ross, Jerry King Lawler. We'll see you guys next week on SmackDown with the contract signing between Undertaker and, of course, Brock Lesnar. This is going to be the match I can't wait for between Taker and Brock Lesnar. That's going to be a wrap here on SmackDown.